District Attorney Chesa Boudin will be forced into a recall election next June. We were the first to break the news that on our social media platforms today that the city's Department of Elections certified a petition to recall Boudin. And we showed you exclusively last month with Boudin critics submitted more than 83,000 signatures, which is about 32,000 more than needed to put the recall on the ballot. Let's bring in senior investigator Begad Shaban, who's been covering Boudin and the effort to get him out of office for the past few months. I know that he has not sat down to talk to you, but have you heard anything from the Boudin campaign at this point yet?
Well, I mean, certainly just today's announcement doesn't come as a surprise to Boudin or his supporters. In fact, it was actually last month they held a rally, essentially seeing the tea leaves, holding what they described as an anti-recall rally. They vowed to fight the effort, and his supporters say, listen, this is a guy who isn't doing anything but the promises that he actually made while on the campaign trail, and that's reforming the criminal justice system and having fewer people incarcerated. His opponents, however, including some of his former attorneys, say that he's now being lenient on crime. They accuse him of lessening charges against violent offenders or even refusing to prosecute them altogether. Now, Boudin and his opponents argue, listen, this is a Republican-backed, Republican-funded recall effort, essentially taking a page out of the Gavin Newsom recall campaign effort. But Boudin's opponents say the problem with that is just the vast number of signatures they were able to collect, Jess, to actually get this issue on the ballot. That's about 83,000 signatures, and there are only about 33,000 registered Republicans in San Francisco. So they say, do the math, this goes far beyond just Republican support.
So what happens next for Boudin, and do we know who, if anyone, would put themselves up to run against him or to take his position?
Well, just unlike what happened with the recall effort against Governor Gavin Newsom, voters actually won't have a choice next June as to who they want to replace Boudin with. They'll actually only be given one choice, and that is, do you want to fire the DA, yes or no? And if voters decide, Jess, that they do want to oust the current district attorney, it will actually be San Francisco Mayor London Breed who gets to put in an interim until a permanent district attorney can be voted in November. What's interesting to note is that Mayor Breed has not weighed in on her stance on the recall effort, but we should note that back when Boudin was running, Breed didn't actually endorse Boudin. She put her support behind another candidate. So, Jess, if Boudin is recalled, this could actually be a win for Mayor Breed, who gets to appoint one of her allies as the city's top law enforcement officer.
Really interesting twist there for sure. All right, thank you so much, Begad. I know we'll be seeing more about this Boudin saga for the next 6 months. Thank you.
大家好，我係雷千紅 Liana Lui。今日係星期二，11月9號。今日最開心嘅新聞頭條呢，就係三藩市選舉部門已經確定咗，我哋係夠簽名去罷免呢個地檢官博切斯啦。咁係咩意思呢？咁我哋仲要等到明年6月7號星期二2022年先可以去選 yes 或者 no 去罷免呢個三藩市地檢官博切斯 Chesa Boudin。所以如果你係公民嘅話，你未登記選舉嘅話，請你快啲去登記選舉啦。咁記得啦，到時咧6月7號2022年幫我哋選 yes to recall Chesa Boudin。yes 一定要罷免三藩市地檢官博切斯。Thank you。